Welcome back everyone to our Let's Play series of TransRoad USA. So in this video, I think I want to take some time and try to rearrange where we have our priorities as far as trucks and trailers. So right now we've got 11 of the dry trailers. That's one too many at least as far as I'm concerned. And then with the reefer trailers, we've got 4 too many as far as I'm concerned. And of course we may go down even more than that because these are the two of the bottom tier trailers as far as money is concerned, and I want to move those guys into the flatbed area. Now with our dump trailers, you can see we have 11 of those, so I'll consider moving one of those as well. So we've got plenty of trucks and trailers that we can move around and swap out for flatbeds. We'll just have to see how the licenses for the drivers go and how all of that works out. But that's my plan, and we're going to take our time and hopefully do this right without me making any further mistakes to make things worse. All right, let's go ahead and get things going as we've got a whole lot of trucks going a whole lot of different directions. All right, so one of the things we want to do is we're going to take at least one of the dry trailers. All right, so let's head into the depot here in Des Moines. Oh, they haven't gotten there yet. They're still on the way. Okay, so we got a truck has broken down. All right, that tells me the automatic maintenance that apparently had been working doesn't seem like it's working right now. But at this point, I can't really see it because it's up underneath this in the HQ menu, so we're just going to go with it for now. Okay, so now we've got at least one guy that's made it back to Des Moines. And what kind of licenses does he have? Does he have any? Doesn't look like he has any licenses. Okay, so we'll leave him right there for now. But yeah, I really want to sell that trailer, and this will give us an opportunity to do one other thing that I have been wanting to do, and that is something that was introduced in the most recent update to the test build, and that is license training. So we're going to go ahead and sell this trailer, and we want to sell this truck as well. And I'm not going to worry about how much we're getting for this. Oh, it's being worked on right now. Okay, so it's actually under maintenance right now. So we didn't quite catch that one quick enough. Ooh, this guy actually has the license we need. Okay, that's perfect. All right, we're going to pull him out, and then we're going to sell his truck and trailer. And again, if we go below 10 trailers on the dry, then that is not a problem because I want to start moving towards some of these better trucks and trailers. And now we've already got the good news. We've already got one driver that's ready for that. So Isaiah Moore. Let's actually go under the HQ menu. Come on. There we go. And we'll go under drivers. Let's find if it'll do it. Come on. So let's find, let's see, Patrick Oakley, who looks just like Isaiah. And where are you? Are you going to be at the very bottom? You're going to be close to it. All right, so now we've got this new button for training, and let's see, what is the idea here? So we send the driver to license training. The driver will be in training for a couple of days and their salary will increase. Okay, I can live with all of that. So can I? Okay, I can. All right, I don't need to in this particular case, but it's nice that you can set this up for multiple licenses to be obtained. So we want the flatbed. It's going to cost us $1,500, not worrying about that. And it's only going to cost 2 days. Wow, that's some quick training. So current salary is very low. New salary is going to be a little higher, but still not bad at all. Let's go ahead and start that training. Now the question becomes, will we get a notification when that's done? That's the real key. Okay, so contract fulfilled on the reefer trailers. So that just means that they're starting over on this recurring. I love this recurring deal. And as long as it'll stay 6,500 or thereabouts, then I will be very happy about that. Okay, so we'll be back to them momentarily. All right, so we still show 11 here for the dry trailers. And let's see, what do we have? Okay, we got a truck without a trailer, which I'm about to sell that truck once it gets done with maintenance. And then we've got another driver. Oh, she hasn't made it there yet. Once again, I got to start looking at the icons over here. All right, so let's go and take a look at the new trucks and see if we can pick up a new flatbed. So for the flatbed, we need what? We need 2 axles would be half speed, so we don't want that. Do you have? No, you only have a 4 axle. Okay, so that's not going to help us. We need 3 axle. Let's go ahead, pause that for a moment. Looks like it was going to pause anyway. All right, 3 axles. Yes, that'll work out perfect. Full speed on that. So again, we're not going to worry about the cost too much, but we just know that we want this thing. And where do we want it to go? Actually, I can't remember which one is going to be closest. So what I'm going to do, okay, so Des Moines, we can't send it there. Bismarck, I tell you what, Indy is perfectly fine. Just send it to Indy. That's okay. Go ahead and confirm that purchase. Let's go to the trailers and work our way over if we can. There we go. Flatbed. And $83,000 on that. That's as much as we were paying for some of the trucks early on in the game. Okay, so flatbed. Send it to Indy, hopefully. Okay, and now that's going to be headed from Detroit down to Indy. And we got the truck that I'm waiting to come out of maintenance in Des Moines. All right, now we're getting guys who are becoming idle, and that's okay. I don't mind that right now at all, because we're going to take a good hard look at licensing on some of these drivers and also reducing some of the driver counts there as well. Okay, salary increase. Ooh, that is nice to see. Amy, I'm hoping that's you right there in the dry trailer, because we're going to swap you over. So we'll accept that. Okay, we got another truck that is broken down. So something has happened. I'm not sure if maybe an update has changed the automatic maintenance, because it was working. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to click on this again. You can barely see the checkbox right out of over the edge. Thankfully, in about 9 days, 9 or 10 days here, this will be gone out of our way, so we'll be able to see it. So maybe we can get this all squared away. All right, now we've got a driver ready to go for this. We're going to put him right in there, and he'll be all set. Let's get him added in. So Detroit to Augusta. Okay, so that's not that long of a trip for him. All right, where are you? So let's go ahead and drag you on there. That'll give us 5. And so I would not hate it at all if we ended up with a total of 10 of our new trailer, our new flatbeds. Okay, let's go into Des Moines. Oh, none of them have made it yet. Waiting for some of these guys. Yep, looks like there we go. I'm not going to worry about that contract delay. It'll just be what it is. And we need that maintenance to hurry up for one thing. Okay, let's see. Does anybody have? Yes. We've got 2 flatbeds. I like it. I like this quite a bit. Okay, so apparently this was somebody else. We have not as many pictures as we have names in this game. So let's go ahead and drag these 2 guys out of there, and we'll go ahead and sell trucks and trailers. Get rid of all that stuff and sell it. Excellent. All right, so everybody else, ooh, that's a nice license when we get to it. But for now, okay, I think we're good to go. Now we need to purchase a couple of more trucks. And I don't think there was any more available where we were looking earlier. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at some of the used. All right, so 3 axles, Nope, just 4. Let's see what they got in Lincoln. 2 axles, 3 axles, okay. Maintenance, not near as good. And that's nowhere near 70,000, $6,000 per week. Okay, I'm not happy about that. And let's see what we've got down here. We're getting farther and farther away from where we want to be. But that's okay, because it's worth it for this maintenance, I think, anyway, because that's less trouble along the way. All right, so we're going to go ahead and purchase this one. We'll have it go over to Indy. Confirm that. Now I got to make sure. Come on, scroll on over for me. There we go. All right, go ahead and buy that. Send that to Indy. Okay. Now let's go back over to the trucks and see if they have any more 3 axles. They do. Okay, this one's a little bit more expensive, but it's less on the fixed cost side of things. So I'm happy with that. This will give us the truck we need. We've got 2 drivers ready to go. Now we'll have 2 trucks waiting for them. There we go. Indy. Confirm that. All right, let's get out of there. All right, now we've got these 2 trucks and trailers headed over to Indy, and some more people are coming into idle. Okay, contract finished on schedule 3. No big deal. We'll come back to that. Again, right now I really want to focus on getting these trucks and trailers going. And I would also love to know why this maintenance is not done. I guess all these pauses are not helping anything, but I really don't want to get rid of those. All right, there we go. There's 1 delivered. And come on, give me that second one delivered. There we go. So let's enter that depot. Drag these guys over. Excellent. That's what I want. Now let's go into schedule 2. We've now got 5 on this schedule. We're going to go ahead and drag a couple of more guys. That'll give us 7. And I would really like to get 3 more now that we're at it. And I think we might take... Okay, so almost all of the dry trailers are done. And looks like we've got a couple of these as well. So I want to take a look, because I know we got 11 of these total, with counting the 2 that we've got idle. And oh, they haven't made it there yet. So let's go ahead and let them go ahead and make it. Okay, so they should be done. And what do we have there? Okay, we got no licenses, so we'll leave those as is. Don't have the license I'm looking for right now anyway. And let's look in Des Moines. Okay, nothing here on the license front. What about down here in Augusta? Okay, there we go. There's 1 that we need. That would give us 8. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And sell the trailer. And sell the truck. There we go. All right, now we got to find him preferably a new one. Let's see if maybe any of these have been restocked. Okay, nope, not quite. So new vehicles in 3 days. All right, so not very long. What about in Detroit? Okay, so he's been restocked. Let's go here, 192,000. Okay, looks like that one's going to have to do. So we'll buy that, have it go to Indy, confirm that. And let's see, slide on over. Okay, flatbed, purchase that, Indy, yes please. I do like it that these drivers, no matter where you take them out of their truck, you can put them back in a truck in any of these locations. So it's not an issue at all. Okay, so we've got, I'm looking right now for this truck that's going to be delivered to Indy. All right, come on. Yes, I get it. Sometimes this does get annoying when it pauses all the time. Okay, now we got our drivers here. And oh, look, we have twins. Now, how did we end up with that? That's odd. Okay, let's go ahead and put... Oh, never mind. That's the driver that we were training. He must have just gotten done with training. Did I miss a message on that? No, I did not. So he just popped out of training. So we'll put him in a car, and then we've got now apparently his brother from another mother who is ready to go. Let's go ahead and get them on the road. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. But let's see if we can get something from Augusta. We should be able to get something from Augusta. Okay, I like this one a lot. And I mean a whole lot. 191,000 completion bonus. What about this? 1,300 per. It's a very short trip, though. All right, I'm liking the looks of some of these numbers. That's a little better. Of course, 16 trucks is not helpful. But, okay, not terrible there. You know, 400 grand is not a bad contract. But I kind of like this deal, as opposed to, I mean, this one is nice. Oh, wait a minute. I misread that. I misread the per trip amount. Never mind. Okay, never mind on that. Yes, I badly mistook what that was looking like on the per trip number. I thought that was 1,000, not 19,000. Okay, my bad on that one. So luckily, I was able to catch that one before it got too far along. Okay, so these guys are already in Augusta, so let's get them back on the road. Now this contract is what, a 3 truck? Yeah, so we're in great shape. We'll have this guy go from Indy all the way over. And why is this not out of maintenance yet? Hurry it up. Okay, and let's see, anybody else? Okay, nope, that's all of these. So we're up to 8 right now, and we still have one more driver that needs a truck, I believe, if I'm thinking, yes. So we still got Patrick Oakley here who needs a truck. And, all right, so now we're still waiting for this to be done. Okay, so we got 4 trucks already on this deal, and now they're filing in. There we go. So pretty soon we'll have all 8 trucks on this deal, and then this contract will be done. And then we can turn our attention to some of these others. All right, come on. I know we've got all sorts of trucks that are done. There we go. So now the contract is finished. Okay, so we're all set. Now let's see where the convoy is in relation. Wow, this is really going slow on the scrolling. Okay, so we're nowhere near. Even the first of the convoy is nowhere near Rapid City. So it's not at a point yet where we could set up a new contract, but I do want to kind of look. And, okay, so we're going to have to wait on this one. Yeah, we're going to have to wait to open up anything from there. Okay, no big deal. All right, so let's turn our attention back over to some of these other contracts. So we got one more truck waiting to finish up on the dry trailers. And where is that, by the way? Kind of wondering where that is. All right, we've got one. Seriously? We've got one remaining, and it's in maintenance. Are we sure it's in maintenance, or that it's waiting for maintenance? All right, I'll tell you what. We need New York City. Give me somebody who is, yes. Let's go ahead and get you on that, because I think we're going to end up being late on this because we got the only truck left that's in bad shape right now as far as timing goes. All right, so now they're going to pick up that load and probably not make it to where we need them to be on time, but oh well, we'll deal with that. Okay, so there's our hurry up message. Yep, we got it. Mike could have caught that a little bit earlier had I not been so preoccupied with the other. And now I need to really get fewer of these trucks. The good news is we have severely made a dent in the number of dry trailers we have. Okay, let's get over to Chicago. Why are you not already in Chicago? Wait a minute. All right, come on, guys. Come on, I know y'all are better than this. So who is... Because I don't see anybody with the number one. So you just gave up on this and said, nope, somebody's already attached to it, even though they're not going anywhere right now. All right, game, I need you to not play around with me like this. All right, who is she actually? Okay, now she's actually on the road. Goodness gracious. All right, the good news from all of this mess is that we're going to have an opportunity to get a fresh start here and swap out any and all trucks that we want. Because as of now, we don't have any contracts for any other trailers except for, other than, of course, the flatbeds. We don't have for any other trailers except for our recurring over here with the reefer trailer, and we're going to deal with that as well. All right, so let's just sort of take stock in where we are right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 8 dry trailers. Oh, there's our opportunity to sell this one. And go ahead and sell that. Okay, 4 more days until this message goes away. Then we can get back onto our business at hand anyway. All right, Rapid City. Okay, who is... Okay, so that's you headed back over to Bismarck. Okay, that's not the worst idea in the world. Not what I would prefer, but Rapid City really doesn't have a whole lot. Let's see what is available from... Oh, really? Come on now. Really? What about Minneapolis? All right, so from here... Okay, so we're going to be able to get... That's a nice deal. And it's only a 2-truck deal. All right, we need to hurry up so we can get some deals like that. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. 4,600. Okay, so some pretty good contracts available. Of course, I really like this one. 8,700 per, 77K completion bonus. That is very nice. We just need a few more trailers to be done. Now we need 2. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and do this. We ought to have... Yeah, the timing shouldn't be terrible. I know these guys are over there, but I want to make sure we get this contract. I think this is going to be a very good contract for us. So let's go ahead and sign that one. And let's get... Where did he go? There he is. Headed over to Bismarck. Let's get him headed over toward Minneapolis. And then these other guys will funnel in as time allows. Okay. Now let's see what we're going to do with the dry trailers. Okay, so we got 2 in Augusta, 1 in Indy, Des Moines. Let's look for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Des Moines. Come on. Maybe. I can't get this thing to move. There we go. Now we can move. There we go. So let's get dry trailers and give me something pretty good. Yeah, these numbers are not good. These are the types of numbers that make me want to get rid of the dry trailers basically entirely. And let's see, what is that one? Or KC 50 trips, but again, it's not paying anything. So I love those 50 trips, but it's just not paying anything. Yeah, this is not instilling any confidence in me. No, I do not actually. But you're not going to let me see. Okay, so I can't see my trucks when I'm working on a contract. Great. Great. That doesn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense to me, but hey, we'll do it your way. We'll drag all of these on there. And what I wanted to see was how many trucks I had around Indy. I knew I had one that she's headed to Indy, but then I've got some down here in Memphis, but they are not the right type. Okay, where are the others? Oh, they're in Augusta. So we got 3 more, and 2 of them are in Augusta. Let's actually get these guys. Let's just drag them down there. All right, because my idea is to pick up a return trip from Indy and head back to Des Moines, but I didn't want to do that before we actually had trailers available. Okay, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our dump trailers. All right, these guys are in Memphis and, wow, San Antonio. All right, are we fortunate enough that we could find something back and forth here? Are we that fortunate? All right, anything going to San Antonio. I'll take anything. All right, let's see. New Orleans isn't terrible. Dallas would be okay. Let's scroll back up. All right, Boston, Cheyenne, none of these are good. Des Moines, OKC, not really. Yeah, they're not going to let me have anything nearby right now, I don't think. Okay, I'll take the Memphis to OKC. All right, we'll take that one. And that one is a 5-truck deal. Just so happens we have a few trucks available. And a 5-truck deal there. And then over here in San Antonio, are we fortunate enough that we can also have something going to OKC? No. It's the quick answer to that. Okay, do we have anything even close? New Orleans is not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's better than Denver. Dallas isn't bad, but it's too short. How about... All right, Cheyenne, yeah, this will work. This will work. I don't have enough trucks for that, though. I don't have 5 trucks sitting over there, I don't think. How many do we have sitting over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so a full load over here, 6. Well, I changed my mind. I was wrong about that. And boy, am I really happy I was wrong about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this one on the same schedule. And let's get these guys back to work. All right. It would be nice if it didn't reset my scroll every time I selected a driver. There we go. So now we have our 11 drivers here that are all set. And we've got our 3 drivers here that we know they're on their way to Indy. And let's see, where are they now? They should be on their way down. Yep, there's one. And here come the other 2, I believe, right there. And in fact, let's go ahead. Yeah, All right, so we've got some guys in Indy, so let's go ahead and look for a return trip. This needs to be Des Moines, and it's not going to be, at least not from that customer. And sure, you just wanted to make this difficult for me, didn't you? Okay, so no return trip there. I'm going to try not to lose that $73,000 completion bonus. Okay, so let's just go ahead and drag these guys on there, as much as I hate to do that. And now everybody is at least busy, or headed to where they're going to get busy. Was not my favorite way of doing that, but that takes care of part of this. And now, let's see, we've got one more driver we need to put to work. And we need a truck for him. All right, so let's see, where do we need these guys most? Not really. We're all over the place right now. So how about we just send them to, because on one hand, we're going all the way over to Rapid City. Then on the other hand, we're going down to Memphis. So I guess Memphis isn't a bad place to send them, since it's going to be the longer term deal. Or up here to Bismarck, since Minneapolis is nearby. Okay, 3 axles. There we go. As soon as I pull in. How about the one next to that? Okay, so these are all going to be the same. Fixed cost is more to it. I'll go with the lower fixed cost. And we'll pay a little bit more up front. All right, so 3 axle and Des Moines. Yep, that'll work. Confirm that. Des Moines as well. I like it. And let's go ahead and get that truck right there. There we go. Got him to Des Moines. And we are all set. We can get this guy busy on schedule number 2 back in Minneapolis, where the truck just came from. All right, I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay, so we'll have, these guys will be finishing up here very shortly. And then that will put us down to one contract on this schedule. I feel like a whole lot happened in this episode, but unfortunately, we didn't really get much of anywhere. We did a whole lot of logistical type stuff, swapping out trailers and trucks and drivers and all that kind of thing. We got very fortunate with some of the drivers that already had licenses that we needed. That was great. That kept me from having to go out and hire a bunch of drivers. We got to use the new driver training tool, which was surprisingly simple. The one thing I would add is it would be nice to know when the training was done. Even though it tells you 2 days, 3 days, or whatever, I mean, with everything else we've got going on, it's easy to get lost in that, especially for me. But somehow, by the end of all that, as messy as it was, we ended up with everybody busy, and we're back to work. Unfortunately, we didn't make it through that last payment of $625,000. So that's going to put us down around 3 million, 3.1 or so, which is no big deal, because I got a feeling, particularly with what we're doing with the flatbeds here, we're going to be making some nice money moving forward. And let's see, we'll check in on our quest line. I feel like we're going to get this one taken care of without too much extra effort to make it happen. So I think things are going good. Again, not our typical episode because there was a lot of stuff moving around here, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more TransRoad USA.